This is a general reading for Cancer for the month of April. So if Cancer is your sun or moon rising or Venus, this is a general reading for you. So take what resonates and leave the rest. If you are a subscriber, thank you. If you aren't, please consider subscribing. It's absolutely free. Comments also help the logarithms, as do the likes. So if you like the video, hit the like button. I do read all your comments. I so appreciate them. Thank you so much. And thank you for the support of the channel. I'm still waiting for some tech support. She's very busy. And so I'll be doing some upgrade. I do have the camera, so it's a matter of doing some practice runs. And for the past 3 weeks, I've had like nonstop medical appointments to for the doctors that I've been seeing. So once that smooths out, also I have a lot more time to be able to focus on some other things. I have Nina here today, and I have Susie, and we are very excited because our new collars just came in the mail, and so they have their new collars on. Nina's is a pretty blue, and Susie's is a pretty pink. Nina has now decided that it's all right to have Susie here, and that Nina is the alpha. Now, Susie is a 10-month-old Chihuahua puppy that I got from the Animal Foundation, which is basically the shelter here in Vegas, and she is so sweet. I don't do puppies, but I decided I needed something playful and something that joyful, because I took 6 dogs to Portugal when I moved in 21, and Milo was the last one, and I brought him back to Vegas. So it's, I adopted the older ones, and it just seems like I was always sitting next to them as they were crossing the Rainbow Bridge. And it really was, I was crying a lot about it. So I decided I needed some joy, some peace, some happiness with Susie. And Milo picked her out. Milo showed me, your dogs, your pets will help you find the next pet. And the day that I picked Susie up at the Animal Foundation, I had to go over to the clinic because she was being spayed. I got out of the car, and there was a lady sitting on the bench. I swear that dog looked just like Milo. She had the dog in her lap. He had the gray face and the long ears, the doxy ears with the curly hair, because Milo was the long hair with the red. And it was like Milo, through spirit, through this other dog, was saying, here's your new pup. So we're enjoying Susie. I feel it's a blessing, and I thank the universe. And I have many, many more years of happiness with a pup, and with Nina, who has been such a comfort to me through this journey that I've had. If you want a reading, I have the information down below. Send me an email. And I think that's about it. I'm using the Light Seer deck today. I'll pull some oracle cards. I'm going to still try to keep up on doing the weeklies plus the month. So let's see what we have coming up for you, Cancerians. And remember, I'm a Cancer, Leo, Scorpio. So part of this is my reading. And I did see, I think the last time, the weekly was, they had the tower and the devil. And I saw what it was. It was like miscommunication that I was having with providers. And, so that week's done. That week's done, and I can see things smoothing out ahead. So let's see what we have for our month of April. And the very first thing we have is the 9 of Wands, which is all of our responsibilities, our full plate of multiple tasks that we have. But look at how straight she is, this person. And she's got her wand with the light. She can see the way out, and she's not wavering. Crossed over by the 8 of Wands, victory. So whatever this is, it's victory, answers coming. It could be about a job, about a project. You're going to get clarity and moving forward. And at the base of it is the Magician, which indicates that there's a beginning coming up. Looking at, this is almost like looking at the crystal ball, figuring out what's the next steps. And see that in the, up here is the infinity, which means there's no limit. No limit to what you can wish for. No limit to what you can manifest. It's all just there. Because behind you is the Ace of Wands, new beginnings. So we're on a new track, a new path. Ahead of you is the Four of Wands, happy celebration, happy home. It's on your mind. What's ahead is the Death card. Remember, the Death card is not death. No one's going to die. Well, people are going to die all over the planet every day. There's people that die, but it's not like someone you know in your life that is indicated by the Death card. Then we have the Knight of Swords, moving forward. Four of Swords, taking a break. The Strength card. And the final outcome is the Two of Cups, a conversation between two people with the Five of Cups. The Strength card with the Eight of Cups, the Four of Swords with the Six of Swords, Knight of Swords with the Knight of Wands, the Death card with the Queen of Swords. Now that's interesting. Okay, then we have the Four of Wands with the Ace of Pentacles, another ace. So new opportunities and money coming. Ace of Wands behind you with the High Priestess. The Magician with the King of Cups. Then we have the Seven of Cups crossed over by the Justice card. Okay. It looks like it's a beginning. It looks like a beginning and endings. With the Death card, that's definitely an ending and a beginning. And I don't know if, I will say this for the Cancer sign, that the Death card is not death. That in the media, like old movies, TV, that part of the script can be that they go to see a gypsy. They identify them as gypsies there, but they're a psychic. A fortune teller, and they you've got the beaded curtain. They walk in, it's dark, there's the crystal ball, out comes the fortune teller, and it's like this drama because either someone died or there's some sort of danger, and then they pull the Death card out, and then you have to have the dramatic music, da-da, because then they're all worried that someone's going to die. Well, that's media, that's Hollywood. This is transformation. It says here, death and rebirth, renewal. It's new beginnings. Because, and I also, there's the Bible verse about pruning the orchard, pruning the trees for growth. And out of pruning then comes rebirth, because you get rid of the dead branches, the dead blossoms, and then things can sprout. Things can start growing for the renewal and for the new crop. So it's things then coming forward. So it's not a death, it's a renewal, because you're renewing, refreshing for new opportunities to come. It's a beginning. So your reading is about the Nine of Wands and the Eight of Wands. So this is looking at your horizon, and it's actually also victory, because you know that the torches that you can see, that it's about to end. Whatever it is that you've been looking for, this journey that you've been on. The Ten of Wands is those heavy burdens, and you can see the path along the way lit. So it's just about over. This responsibilities or the multiple activities, it's just about over. And the Eight of Wands is good results. It's good results are going to be coming to you. And then you have here the Seven of Cups and the Justice card. Now, the Justice card can be keeping your balance, making decisions, or legal situations. So, for someone or for several, maybe you're involved in some sort of settlements, litigation, contracts. Keep your balance, keep your records, because the Seven of Cups is deciding what to do. Which cup are you going to pick? And this is deciding, keeping your balance, and this is looking at which cup. Now, there are no wrong choices in the Seven of Cups. Even though, look at how he's sort of deciding, I don't know which cup I'm going to take. Well, there's no wrong choices. Regardless of which cup he chooses, it's the cup that was meant to be. That, if you're in the flow, and then you learn something from it. It doesn't have to be forever. If you choose one job over another job, or you choose move one place to another place, or you have two different things, or you're thinking about do you go into your own business or do you continue to work for someone? You look at all these choices, or relationships, and so from the ones that maybe didn't resonate with you, you learn something from it and you move on. It's not forever. It's a lesson. And this is trying to keep your balance. It's making decisions. And it could also be based on the decisions of others. Then you have to decide what you're going to do. Because at the base of it is new beginnings related to the King of Cups. So for someone, that could be what you're wishing for, the Magician, that you're going to magically put out to the universe if you want a relationship or a house. It can also be a house. And so you put out to the universe what you want. And the Magician is, manifestation. It's unlimited. So for some of you, if you want love in your life, you can, as the Magician, you can be drawing that in, attracting what you want. Or you can learn to love yourself if you don't want a relationship. Learn to love yourself. Now, I talk about being very specific about what you are putting out to the universe. And if you're looking for a relationship and you want to manifest that, what is it that you're looking for? Now, there's the non-negotiables that you absolutely have to have. That you decide that you actually have to have that in a partner. It's non-negotiable. It could be someone who is an active person, likes to be engaged in the community, in athletics, and like going to the gym and keeping fit, and that whole thing. That could be a absolute for you. Or it could be that they treat you very well, and they listen to what you have to say, and they don't discount that. And you can phrase it in a way that your communication is good. That could be a non-negotiable for you. For me, my first non-negotiable is empathy. That I have to have someone who has empathy for the person next to them, for me, and for the universe. Empathy is, that we're all in this collective together. Now, I have taken classes on affirmations, and and people left out things. So be very specific when you make your list, and have it as though that person has it. Now, like for example, in one class I took, she said that she wanted a relationship, and she put down all these characteristics, and he had them, but she forgot one thing. That she wanted someone, she forgot to put down that he works, that he wants to contribute financially to the household. She left that out. She didn't think she needed to include it. And this person, even though he had all these other qualities, really didn't want to financially contribute to the household. So it's being very specific and not assuming that the universe would, assume, but be specific. And also know that what's important to you. It doesn't have to be a long laundry list. What's important to you. So you can have love coming into your life and the magician manifesting it, coming out from the heavens. Okay, so behind you is, I guess I'm going to have to make my list. I do have the empathy question on there. I need someone with empathy. You can tell a lot about a person, even when they're out, on how they treat everybody. Do they treat the weight person with kindness and empathy as much as they do the rich or the established business person sitting around there? It's how do they treat people? How do they treat themselves? How do they treat you? Because what's behind you is the high priestess and the new beginnings. So look at this. Now, I think this is very interesting. Look at the chakra there. The third eye right there. That there's both. Follow your intuition as far as new beginnings. Because look at both of those have that chakra open. Follow your intuition about what you want to establish, what you want to bring to you, because you will find that your spoken word is going to be very powerful. Now, I always joke about that I have parking karma, and the person that's helping me now, because I'm going to all these medical appointments, and she's been able to assist me. I said, I have parking karma. We'll have a parking place when we get there. And sure enough, like today, she goes, oh, I think they're going to take that parking spot. I said, oh, there's one right next to it. Always happens now that I'm out and I get a parking spot. Well, if I can manifest that, I can certainly manifest other things. So, it's be careful what you wish for, what you speak. Because you can become more and more that you can manifest. Now, what's on your mind is new opportunities for money and happiness. So the Four of Wands can represent a home. It can represent celebration and new opportunities for money. So you could be moving to a new home, or you could have a new job or new prosperity and celebration. Could be a marriage too, an engagement. That's what's on your mind. Because ahead of you is you have the Death card and the Queen of Swords. Now the Queen of Swords, the Queen of Swords is not going to die. It is looking to new horizons, so it's a beginning. And the Queen of Swords is, she knows what she wants. She speaks what she wants. You know exactly where you stand with her, and it's a new beginning. So look at the determination. She's looking out there in the horizons. What does she want? And it's a new beginning. It's almost like the warrior, the strength through having gone through things. It's like the fire forges the steel, it makes the steel. And that's how the Queen of Swords is. Because what's on your mind is the Knight of Swords. This is like the action card, moving forward, related to the Knight of Wands. So it can be moving forward to new projects. It could be moving forward in different aspects of your life. It can be having, like the Knight of Wands, helping you. Could be moving forward with some information from the Knight of Wands, like jobs, information, projects. But this is action. Both of these are action. Where are you going? What do you want? It's really, it's important for you, as you see the plan falling into place, that you move forward. Keep moving forward. It's like double action here. The Knight of Swords and the Knight of Wands. And it could be moving towards a project also. Because here You're taking a break. You're assessing what happened. Your Four of Swords, and moving forward to the Six of Swords. Moving forward into smoother waters. So that's what's going on in April. Sit back, look what's happened, and then move forward. Going, okay, I'm letting go as the Knight of Swords. Again, action, moving forward. Because it says here, have the strength, because there might be some things coming up. Or, have the strength of the lion as you move forward. Because the Eight of Cups is that not everything is seen, that there could be some things behind the scenes. It can be related to home. It can be related to relationships. And it's moving forward. Have the strength of the lion. Stay true to what you believe, not what someone else is wanting to overbearing is what the word that comes to mind. That stays true to what you want. Have the strength of the lion. Don't waver. Don't give up. As you move forward and looking for defining what you want to create ahead. That's the Eight of Cups. What is it that you want? There was something missing, and you're looking at it and assessing. It's almost like the Four of Swords, assessing the direction you're going to go, what was missing, and what to add to that. Because then the final outcome is a conversation between two people and the Five of Cups. Now, the conversation between two people and the Five of Cups can be new opportunities. It could be someone contacting you that's interested in you in a romantic way. But the Five of Cups is holding back a little bit because it has to do with past relationships. 3 spilt, 2 on the shelf. Looking at what didn't work out. And so that can affect how you have your communication with someone. It can also be related to home, but I think it's like you're having a communication, but you have the Five of Cups. Now, Five of Cups can also be a new project, but I don't think so. I think it's a conversation. And you're holding back a little bit because of what's happened in the past. You're being more cautious. Okay, so let's see what the Oracle has to say here. Nina's got her new pretty blue collar on. She looks so pretty. And then I got both of them, their little name tags, their name, and then on the back of it is my phone number. I should also get the tracking app, that you can get on the collar so that you can track them. Because Susie was a stray. And I'm training her not to get into past the first threshold, so that she won't even think about going to the door. Because Nina, I taught her, after I got her, and she was 10, she decided she wanted to go back to her previous owner, I think, which was a lady that couldn't have her anymore. She went into a assisted living. Nina takes off through the front door and down towards the church. Well, I think she only got out twice, and then she realized that she didn't need to get out, that she had a home that really loves her. Yes. Angels and archangels and spirit guides, what is the message that you have for Cancer? Yeah. I was so lucky to get Nina. I can't believe how fortunate I was. Just answered a rehoming in Portugal, and there's this little sweet, sweet, sweet dog. Okay, this is for Cancerians, and here, the card is right here. Success, number 48. Now, isn't that great? Success. Let's read this card. And then my sweet little Susie, who Milo sent. Yes. You don't like your new collar? Do I need to adjust it, Susie? Okay. Number 48. Your nature spirit's message to you. Congratulations. Your creations are on their way as surely as after a successful planting and cultivating season, the harvest happens. Stay attentive during the last phase. Be confidently patient, and wait on the timing of nature. So be, it's the timing. Be patient. It will all come to you. And remember, there's also that card that is rejection is God's protection. So if you wanted something and it didn't happen, that could be God's protection. Okay, now the wisdom of the oracle, angels and archangels and spirit guides. What's the message that we have here? Thank you, thank you, thank you. And angels and archangels and spirit guides. Thank you. Right here. There we go. And the card is orphaned. This could be in transition as you're moving from one to another, that you feel that you don't fit in, that you're sort of at a loss. It could be a change of relationships. It could be a change of home, jobs. And so you're letting go of the past and you haven't really found your niche yet. So you're feeling a little orphaned, as the time is changing. Let's pull another card here. Treasure Island. Treasure Island. So there's treasures along the way that you're focused on, but don't forget that don't forget the treasures that are around you that aren't as obvious. So there's lots of treasures around you. Don't discard them, because there's treasures all around you. Abundance is coming in many different forces. It doesn't have to be just one. Okay. Now, let's pull our career and life card right here. And angels and archangels and spirit guides. What is the card that we have here for our Cancerians for the month of April? Angels and archangels and spirit guides. Right here. Drama. Beware of troublemakers in the workplace. The job you want may have been too much unable to bear. Keep emotions and gossip in check. Beware of troublemakers in the workplace. The job you want may have too much upheaval to bear. Keep emotions and gossips in check. Remember, I said that sometimes rejection is God's protection? Yeah. So if you wanted a job and applied for the job and you didn't get the job, it could be because it's a drama. And, and it gets all, every day you wonder what's going to happen. So if you're rejected on something, just know you're being protected. Now I'm going to pull the Louise Hay card right here. Angels and archangels and spirit guides. Show me. And show me right here. Right here. Okay. Ooh, 2 cards. I am willing to change. I'm willing to release all negative beliefs. They are only thoughts that stand in my way. My new thoughts are positive and fulfilling. And as I say yes to life, life says yes to me. Life mirrors my every thought. As I keep my thoughts positive, life brings to me only good experiences. There you go. Okay, thank you so much. I appreciate all your support, Cancerians. And I'm going to be doing the weekly that will be coming out also. So, from Las Vegas, Nina and Susie and I send you light and love.